This is the Chinese hit and miss engine that I ordered from Banggood online. I saw one on YouTube and I researched it, and the price was cheap for this engine. I ordered one previous. I ordered a Chinese engine, and this is the one I ordered previously. I didn't get it from Banggood. I think this was on eBay, but it came with a little fuel tank, and it runs, has electronic ignition. Came with this same module that the Banggood engine came with. The fasteners they use are similar. The spark plug is different. But this one ran okay. It would run for a minute or two and then it would quit. It would get hot. So I ordered that out of curiosity. And then I ordered the Banggood engine. I mean, it's blue anodized, really nice. It's got, the flywheels are 3.5 inches. Comes with the ignition module. Comes with some spare parts. There's an O-ring in there. I imagine that's what the compression ring is. I put this mount for the fuel tank. I'm not sure. It might be a little high, but it seems to run fine right there. I put it up, is even, pretty much even with the bottom of the tank, or the half. Mounted it to a 1.5-inch piece of wood, because when you get it, the mount that it comes on is about 1 inch too short. It'll just sit on the flywheel, so you can't run it that way. You have to mount it on some sort of a extension or a wood or something, or you can't turn the flywheels. By the way, the flywheels turn in this direction, this way, which is clockwise. A lot of model engines that I run counterclockwise. Your model airplane engines run counterclockwise. So this runs clockwise. So when I hooked up the ignition module for the other engine, you can see it's the same module. I just hooked it up and it ran. Sparked like crazy on 6-volt batteries. This is 6-volt. These are 4 old C cells. They're giving me about 5.7 volts, but that's adequate. This one would spark at the Hall effect pickup. Arcing. So I put this little grounding strap that I made. I just soldered a piece of wire to a piece of copper and screwed it on the base of the engine there, and then screwed the other end to the box, and that grounded it. So now it sparks at the looks kind of like a homemade spark plug that's supplied with the engine. Flywheels spin, the springs tension, springs expand. That slides the governor. I don't know if you can see this action. That holds this little thing. It interrupts the intake valve, holds it open, and then it'll coast. And as it slows down, the intake valve starts working normally with the cam again, and it starts running again. So that's the hit when it's on, and the miss holding the exhaust valve open. So let's give a demo. Let's give a quick demo of it running. So clamp it down and connect the battery. The battery does not come with it, by the way. I had to just dig those up somewhere. I put a little oil on here. This is Marvel Mystery Oil. You can buy this at Advanced Auto Parts. My dad used to use this. It's good stuff. Put a little on the gears, a little on the crankshaft. Just keep everything lubed up. Came with a piece of clear fuel tubing. It came with way more than you need. And the spark plug fits a regular model airplane spark plug wrench. There she goes. Get the muffler off. You can hear it hitting and messing. Notice the flyweights expanding on the outer side of the flywheel, and they come up, open up, interrupts the intake valve and lets it coast. I believe on the old engines, the original full-size versions of a hit or miss engine, this was a fuel conservation method. So while you weren't actually doing the work, the engine could coast and save fuel. A lot of farms would have these hit or miss engines. They would be about 2 horsepower to 6 horsepower, and later on they would have 20 horsepower, but they could run a saw, cut wood, run a pump your pond, pump water onto your garden. Up until the 1945, after the World War II, a lot of rural farms did not have electricity. So you could run a hit or miss engine like this and run a generator, run your lights. Now if it would come under load and you needed it, it would come under a load, it would continue to run steadily. So let's put it under a load. I'm going to load it with my hand. Here it runs steady. A lot of people are like, you can run this on gasoline. I've seen people run it on lighter fluid, but my favorite fuel is not too smelly. It washes easy off your hands. It's cheap. It is camp fuel from Walmart. That thing is arcing between the top of the spark plug and the base of the spark plug. Amazing. That's why it's missing. I don't know if you can see that. It's arcing. Just started doing that and I'm not sure why. It's messing up with the camera. You gotta fix that. That's funny. That's weird.